Thank you, Right Honourable Speaker.
Maybe before Lob says something, honourable members, kindly, this is a festival season. Just imagine when you're driving, everybody out there is not okay. He's also rushing for something else. Let's drive carefully. We almost lost a member this weekend, and the member has been hospitalized.
Right Honourable Speaker, I want to join you firstly in commiserating with our colleague who was involved in an accident. Sadly, I learned somebody passed on in that car. We pray that he recuperates soon, our colleague, so he can rejoin us. Honourable Speaker, I also want to welcome you back as you welcome us back from a mini recess of sorts. I see a lot has changed here. The lights are very bright. I am hoping these are the kind of lights that cannot be switched off, because the last time we were here, all of a sudden it became dark and there was fire and brimstone here. So I'm glad the lights are brighter. Hopefully they'll remain brighter and that they are the kind which cannot be switched off. Unfortunately though, Right Honourable Speaker, normally I'm able to see my friend the Prime Minister, and we have some chats across. Now there is a wall, I'm not able to see the Prime Minister very easily. Normally I'm close to the Speaker, now the Speaker has been taken the other side. There's lots of changes which we are trying to get used to, but I'm glad we are back. I also want to welcome back our colleagues, the media, who are part of us as an institution. Rule 31 provides for the fact that the public ought to follow the goings on here, because we deliberate here on behalf of the public. And the only way they can follow is when the media is present. Last time they were not. Honourable Speaker, I have two very quick issues for your ruling. They're slightly unrelated, but I'll make them quick. One of those, Right Honourable Speaker, is I'm seeking through your office that government would help us understand something that's seemingly convoluted of late. Ugandans travel within the East African community, and it should be freely anyhow. But government has severally been picking people, especially from Kenya, who have traveled. The first lot went for a training. They were picked and brought back. Most recently, a senior opposition leader in this country, your former leader, Right Honourable Speaker, Dr. Kiza Besigye, was picked from Nairobi, Kenya, by Ugandan security operatives who brought him here, and now he's before the court-martial. Many things confused me, even as a lawyer, that I thought government would probably elucidate on, so that we have a good understanding. Even those of us who are trying to understand the legalities, to know on behalf of the country how this gets to happen, that it can be okay for people to continuously be picked from a neighboring country. I heard one of the issues they were raising was he was found with a gun in Kenya, and I kept thinking, but jurisdiction-wise, that doesn't work. It should be Kenya to complain. So many questions, and yet the answers are too few. I thought government would help us understand. Has this become the modus operandi? As citizens who normally travel to these other countries?
Honourable Lop, as I had already said, there is a statement to that effect coming from Honourable Semujo, and he actually served it to my office.
Thank you. I'm glad my colleague, who, by the way, just returned from jail, I'm on procedure, Honourable, and procedure takes precedence, sir. Thank you very much. As I was saying, Honourable Semuju is a victim, so he will have a lot to share with us. But I thought I should throw that out, and my colleague will elucidate. The second issue, which will be the final issue, Right Honourable Speaker, on 6th of November we were here deliberating on a couple of things for the good of our people. Right Honourable Speaker, I made certain remarks, especially in reference to remarks you had made during the Cofee bill discussion, and I said that in my considered view, the remarks which had been made by yourself were tribal, in my considered view. Honorable Speaker, you said that you will only apologize, and you challenged me, and I took up the challenge. You said that you can only apologize if I table evidence showing that you made remarks which were tribal, in my view. I thought, who am I to be challenged by the Speaker, and I don't follow through. Honorable Speaker, I have carried some evidence which I want to table. You will look at it and examine it. It's both on CD and flash disk, which has got videos.
Where is the origin of that?
Of remarks that you made.
Where is the origin of that?
The origin is the national broadcaster, Uganda Broadcasting Corporation. But Honorable Speaker, you will examine them and you'll give your ruling.
My lord.
Yes, right, Honorable Speaker.
Don't go on a fishing expedition.
No, I am not.
Because when you get what is being broadcasted there, it is not what I have said. The broadcaster is broadcasting its own things. It is not, if you want, go to the Hansard. That is, go to the Hansard and get it from there, and it will be authentic. And I can assure you, once you have it and it is authentic, this country has my apology.
But most obliged. That's why I said, you see, even in court, we table evidence, and then there can be a ruling on the evidence. So when you asked me for evidence, I have just executed my duty to table it. You're going to examine it, Right Honorable Speaker. Finally, Right Honorable Speaker,
Honorable Member, incidentally, that statement of yours that day was expunged from the Hansard because there was nobody to elaborate on it, and you had already left the house. But going back to Cofee bill, you've gone back to the Cofee bill. Actually, the coffee prices have gone up.
Right, Honorable Speaker, as I wrap up.
Honorable members, what Honorable Semuju wants to raise, first give him time.
Let me just wrap up and my colleague comes on. I'm just wrapping up, Right Honorable Speaker, with the final issue. And you have actually mentioned what I wanted to say, that, Honorable Speaker, you expunged remarks from the Hansard about a claim that I made of security operatives raiding the chambers of parliament after the media was chased away, lights switched off, and our colleagues, including women, were bundled up by men and all of that. And I said, Right Honorable Speaker, who are these? Who, in my view, were security operatives? And you said that that was a defamatory statement because these were not operatives. I said, well, good enough, the Speaker is our leader here. There are cameras here who can help us understand who raided this place, who manhandled Honorable Aisha and all the other people that were manhandled. And again, I know that there are cameras in here, but I said I'll still put it on recording. I have a CD here and a flash disk of people who raided these, our chambers, and manhandled people for you to examine and help us understand who were these. Because even right now, Right Honorable Speaker, you have said you don't know who these were. That actually worried me the most, because you are the head of this institution, you are our leader, and our safety is to a great extent your responsibility. So if my Speaker does not know who raided this place and manhandled members of parliament, I am actually very worried. And I'm hoping that, Honorable Speaker, you'll follow it up, because the evidence is here, as I have tabled it, for you to follow up and help us understand. Because if my Speaker doesn't know, then who knows? I thank you.
Honorable Lob, that evidence is not admissible. What is admissible is an official report that is under Rule 228. What you could do, please write to the Clerk of Parliament and ask the Clerk of Parliament for all the all what happened in the precincts of Parliament on that day. So please do that. In the public gallery, we have VIP public gallery. This afternoon we have Honorable Bitangaro Samuel, a former member of Parliament of Bufumbira South. You're most welcome. He's accompanied by his spouse Barbara. Most welcome. They are here to witness grace take an oath. You're most welcome. In the public gallery this afternoon, we have a delegation of family members, relatives, and friends who have come to witness the swearing in of Grace, a woman member of Parliament elect for Kisoro District. Please stand up. You're most welcome. She's now the member of Parliament who was elected for Kisoro, now a member of Parliament. Grace, congratulations, and you're most welcome. Join me in welcoming them. In the public gallery, we have Rukoba United Group from Lower Madi constituency. That is Madiokolo. Madiokolo, you're most welcome. They are represented by Honorable Afidra Olema Ronald, Honorable Kia Joan Aniku, and Honorable Etuka Isaac. You're most welcome, and thank you so much for coming all the way from West Nile. You want to greet your people?
Hello. Right Honorable Speaker, it's a great pleasure for me, together with my honorable colleagues, to take this distinguished honor to see my own who made me what I am and who sent me in this house, being present to witness the proceedings of the house being chaired by you. Madam Speaker and honorable members, the group you see here are the group of young men who survive out of, young men and women who make ends meet out of cutting tires, used tires, and they make it into different items. And this is how they survive. They pay school fees with, they make their lives ends meet with. And it is out of that they made their contributions to support me. I'm so grateful for you. This is the Parliament you sent me to, and you sent the rest of the team here too. I look forward to 2026 being sent back. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, let me also take this opportunity to welcome you and the rest of the colleagues from the short recess we have been in. Madam Speaker, in your communication, you have indicated that you would like us to present the budget framework paper at an earliest opportunity. I wish to inform the House that preparations are underway, and from our side, we should be able to lay the budget framework paper on Thursday, 12 December 2024. I thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Honorable members in the public gallery again this afternoon, we have a delegation from Malera Sub-County Local Government Council.